I'd like to say about this match is that when I was a kid, my grandpa told me, you know, fighting Zero is like a street light. If it's red, you don't move. But when Zero has missiles, if you don't move, a heat-seeking missile will track you and end your life. So you have to do something. You have to force chaos, knock out the electricity like I've been for the past 2 weeks here in Guadalajara. The rain season is hard, and RayRay needs to make it rain on Romora if he wants a chance right here, because the matchup is not good on paper. This is what we were talking about. The missiles will get you, and they will end you on some Liam Neeson stuff right here, KP. So it seems that your prediction might come through, at least for the beginning of the set, but RayRay is a very complete player. Dr. Doom and Sentinel still very strong.
But we'll see what these incomings are looking like from Romora, because it doesn't matter how strong you are. They are some of the best incomes in the business. You can layer it with the missiles. You can get tricky with the crossover slash. And even in that situation, he had neither assist. That was all Zero, baby. And he still got hit on the tail end of that mix-up. If the lightning loop is good, Dr. Doom will get put in the coffin on this one. Sentinel comes in, and yeah, we do have the hard drive available. But you know, Romora knows that. And he's probably already setting up a layer to account for this.
Gets scooped up, but the missile's just covering everything, and RayRay tries to force a scramble right here with Sentinel, sniping those missiles, not letting them come out, spitting once more, and it's only hot fire right here, what Sentinel's spitting, so let's see if he is enough of a rapper to make this comeback. If you guys get this reference, please get your prostate checked. And now, let's see what happens here. KP, this could go either way. You just need one stand medium from Sentinel to make this comeback.
Yeah, but that is sometimes one standing medium too much to ask for, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you are close. You could tie this up. There is potential here. But if Romora plays this matchup appropriately with Zero and Sogemu one left still, he doesn't even need it. He actually finds a perfect chance to go in, finds the hit confirmed. The Vergil extension should be enough here. We don't have the level 3, so we are going to have to go into... No, actually, I forgot. We're an X Factor. It doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Set right there from Romora. This matchup constantly feels like RayRay is just trying to escape. It doesn't feel like it's a fight. It feels like it's a chase. But sometimes the deers can bite as well, you know? I've seen people get bodied by cattle before, so I'm not saying RayRay is cattle, but he needs to fight back. I've seen it. I want it to happen.
I'm not saying RayRay is cattle, but he needs to fight back. I understand the sentiment perfectly. So far, Romora is showing no remorse, though. Just choosing to push RayRay further and further back to the corner, spending meter to do so. That's why it's a choice. But RayRay saying, no, I'm not actually going to consent to this. Builds all that screen space back, but what are we going to do with it? Unfortunate that the drones ruined our throw there, because that would have been massive. You get a throw combo on a Sogemu up Zero. Whoa!
That's the sort of throw confirm that only RayRay ever gets, and then the drop right after doesn't really matter due to the shockwave just covering absolutely everything. But now Romora in a little bit of trouble, and this is what we're talking about. RayRay's fighting back, putting the pressure onto Romora, and you know that there's 2 meters on deck, so Romora's looking for the Vergil DHC at any particular moment right now. As soon as he senses danger, he's gonna tag in Vergil to try and make something happen, but RayRay just said no, just weaving in and out, goes for the snap, goes for the meaty as well, wants nothing to do with mashing, and Romora's defense looking immaculate, but Anchor Vergil is now not enough of a threat right now. Ray is content with blocking this.
Yeah, Romora, I would say, more than most Vergils these days, likes to put on the sword extensions, likes to get the blistering swords involved to try to Z-dash, you know, and make it more of a mix-up. Didn't work out that time, but I like what we're seeing. So close to killing this Magneto, but RayRay just barely hanging on. Choose the X Factor level 1 and then immediately dies. That is massively unfortunate for RayRay. Romora now needs to lame out the rest of this X Factor. Easier said than done, but the missiles, brother! The missiles!
Oh, and is this the confirm of a century? No, Vergil barely living. Goes for the photon shot once again, chips out Dr. Doom. Vergil still living, but the rocks, and Romora just refusing to block in that scenario, giving RayRay enough of an opportunity to seal the deal. That got scary all of a sudden, but RayRay showing that expertise and that just masterful zoning game plan. But right now, this is a more offensive RayRay. This is a RayRay pushing forward, forcing Romora to make defensive mistakes. You cannot let a Zero player feel in control. They're made to hunt Mavericks. They're not meant to take punches from Mike Tyson, and that's what RayRay feels right now. Feels like right now, sorry, KP. Let's see what happens in this next game.
Yeah, Ray is so good, man. Look at that damage he's stacking on Dr. Doom, and that's what matters. You have to be able to punish that assist. You want Romora to start feeling like it's a risk to call it hidden missiles and not just freely set up situations that are going to end in Zero's favor. Look at that. Another disruptor, another plasma beam stacks on. Dr. Doom is approaching 25% life at this point. A crucial back throw from Romora. And because it's Zero, one back throw ought to be enough if we complete our combo to pull Magneto away and start the mix-up opportunities for Romora.
And, you know, earlier today we were talking about how health is a resource for Haggar players. Health is also a resource for Zero players as well. And DHC's to Sentinel just in case there was a Sogenmu trade and goes for the cross-up to try and chip out with that jump. So much situational awareness from RayRay. And now Dr. Doom is going to look for a way to tag out into Vergil. Just does it instantly and makes the combo very uncomfortable there for Romora. Can't really get the Helmbreaker in that scenario. And this is just something that Ray is content to do. Romora is also happy with this scenario, though. Knows that if he calls Doom and Doom dies, anchor Vergil. But here's the thing. Can Ray play through this, KP?
I need a clip. Was that a high time that hit both characters from behind? What? That's new even for me, man. I thought I'd seen it all from this guy. Wow, Romora just swinging, and RayRay almost finds a massive punish. The falling low is going to be what opens up RayRay and moves Romora ahead 2-1. I really thought RayRay was seizing control of this set. I really did. I thought for sure Romora was starting to move on the back foot. That's a massive turnaround.
I'm speechless, you know. Sometimes
yeah, that's crazy.
This is the magic of having Vergil in the back. Even when you're losing, you're winning. And RayRay tried to make it a fight in the end, but the scramble just benefit Vergil. Sometimes when you go on the aggressive, you make the one mistake when you're trying to play defensive that just seals the deal. However, RayRay, we know, is a very experienced player, going back to character select, trying to ice out Romora's momentum, and go back to that game plan that was working off so well, just punishing Dr. Doom, making sure those missiles bleed, and it forces Zero to either waste meter to take back the neutral command with a Sogenmu, or just a bad position right here, KP.
Yeah, but another big punish coming in on Dr. Doom. RayRay's done such a good job of that, and just eats a dive kick, man. That is so unfortunate. When you get your game plan going, you think that you're making something effective happen against the Zero Doom player, and then they just find the raw hit. You lose your point character. It's going to be another comeback situation from RayRay. And it's going to be super hard. We did navigate the first two layers, but man, you just get strangled. There's so much space that this character controls in the corner. You feel afraid to do anything, and eventually you get touched. If this combo goes through, it's going to be up to Sentinel. Sure, RayRay has seen this situation many, many times before, but it's so low committal from Romora.
Absolutely. Let's see what happens here. Sentinel with the hard drive. Very, very nice stuff. Let's see what happens here. RayRay definitely down, but not out. He has the tools to fight the Zero. And Romora keeps calling Dr. Doom over and over, so we might see a punish on Dr. Doom and suddenly even the match out, and we know that RayRay's careful.
Oh, another dive kick!
If you get hit by the dive kick, you die.
Wow, another dive kick. That's 2 dive kicks to win this set. Well done, calling their shots, putting them where they needed to be from Romora, taking it 3-1. Lord knows that Jason has plenty of that. I'm worried about the neutral. I'm wondering if Obama can keep it tight enough and play it exact enough. And actually, Jason does start Magneto, so an interesting choice from him. I want to see what level Obama is bringing with the jam session calls, with the zips. Okay, good start. Good start from the beginning. That was a juicy confirm to hunt down.
Absolutely, and just getting that buster means that Jasonkido's in trouble, but here's the thing. Lariat is the great equalizer. If you mess up, you will die here, especially because this Stalking Flare extension is so nice. Just puts Zero so far away and forces a bad interaction. You call an assist, you just explode. Tags in Haggar. What is Dante gonna do to Haggar? Throw ice at him? It's summer. The ice is going to melt, especially where Dormammu is there. And Jasonkido might be considering a snapback here just to not deal with Vergil, but goes for the infinite instead. Not too scared of Vergil's options due to the nature of this team with the Stalking Flare carpet setups.
Yeah, Virgil's pretty much got to hold this too, so you have to have some understanding of how to block this. You can't just guess. You're not going to be able to just feel your way out of that. Does Obama know? No. You have to block low first. It is super hard to tell and super awkward to see, but it has to start with the low, and then you have to find the perfect time to switch. And unfortunately, Obama was not ready. Jason goes up 1-0 quickly to start this set.
Fool me once, shame on me, right? But we told Obama. He's been watching the stream. He should know that carpet hits low. So let's see if we see that adaptation later. Jasonkido, though, getting the hit right at the beginning and setting up Stalking Flare, maybe tagging Magneto back in, or just going for a teleport mix. Very nice. Gets the corner back just as well. Sets up 2 spells, gonna throw out the meteors and force the scrambles with Dorm, because these teleports are very tricky to punish. And Obama going for the Dante hit here on Haggar, but does Haggar mind? You have to spend a resource if you want to kill.
Yo, that's such a classic combo. I remember I actually learned that extension with Dante Vergil. That's so much fun to do. Nicely done from Obama. Did we preserve our wall bounce? I don't remember.
I think
we have our ground bounce, and we have the wall bounce. Nice. So this is going to soak up so much of that Haggar life bar. We should absolutely be able to kill here. I'm impressed so far from what we're seeing from the brothers.
Yep.
Nice.
Optimal stuff, but now Vergil does not have that meter, and that is such a crucial part of what makes this shell scary is the spiral swords forcing characters to block, and Jasonkido's just not blocking anything at all here. Just looking really clean with the Magneto, gonna get rid of Vergil, and I feel comfortable against the Dante matchup. However, Obama has shown to be a proficient Dante. Dante and Frank West are BFFs, so you know he's experienced with this character, and you know there's been plenty of Dante comebacks for him. You have to hold this mix, and once again, not blocking low. Could be danger, gets the hit with Dante, and now Jasonkido has to guess.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hit, man, and he pretty much just comes straight down on him with the Hellbreaker and clobbers him. Dormammu's gonna have to hold this mix up. X-Factor's at a right time to see where it's hitting, but again, are you serious? The teleport Helmbreaker from Dante, it seems like it's good enough. Ties it up 1-1.
EMP Obama showing why they were elected president at one point with the correct decision right there. Time after time with the comeback, but Jasonkido has been relentless. It feels like Zero is not even there. And it's scary to see a player so confident against such a terrifying character.
I'm impressed with Jason's precision, man. It's not easy to just back Zero jam session down into a corner like that in 2 games and find hits. Yeah, so far the flame carpet has been 100%. I'm not sure that Obama is actually prepared for a counter to stop that, so it might just be as many times as Jason can loop that setup, it's gonna hit for him. We'll have to see.
We have a saying in Spanish, KP. We call it hasta que se la aprenda. Until he learns it, you'll keep doing it.
And there it is, man.
Hasta que se la aprenda.
It seems like it's pretty exact. I mean, we've all been there. I've held it from Ramasama 100 times, so it's not like I'm capping on Obama here. But definitely, if you're going to try to win a TNS, you know that you're going to have to get through Jason at some point. And this might be something that if you lose this set, you take to the lab.
Absolutely. And chat, I want to ask the chat, do you guys think he learned? Se la aprendió or not? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. As Jasonkido and Obama go back to neutral, I want to see Obama win neutral early, because that's put Obama in a perfect situation in the previous games. But this point matchup is so crucial here. Obama playing a much more patient game, and Jasonkido trying to do the opposite, just negate neutral with these stalking flares, and running into the shockwave is not gonna do it. Gets punished, and the confirm puts him in the air, so hit stun is not a factor. Haggar tagging in, and oh my goodness, this is terrifying for Obama.
Okay, conversion. Yes, sir. We get him all the way to the corner. Well done. How are we going to end this, though? Because we can't kill Haggar, yeah? Can we? I guess we still have our bounces.
I think you X here. Because
he seems confident, man.
I would have X just to get the momentum, get the meter, and just avoid a scenario like this where you could potentially eat a Lariat and let them play.
Yeah, the drop is really unfortunate, so we don't get to finish our food here. That's what we were setting up, and it looked like he had enough to do it as well. Do we X? Yeah.
Speaking of, yeah, you have to. If you have the opportunity to kill a character, you take it. And now Obama is going to have to show us if he learned it or not. Se la aprendió. Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. We're about to find out.
It's not looking good, man. Dante comes down. Oh, it's a little bit too far away, actually. So a miscalculation from Jason, pretty rare, actually lets EMP Obama out. But EMP Obama was not able to capitalize off of the air throw, so we're going to have to find another way to cheese out this life bar from Haggar.
Yep,
Jason's
trying
jumping.
to go for the chip out, but once again, Haggar Dante is a matchup that sometimes feels abysmal with the amount of damage that Dante does, and Jasonkido with the beautiful scoop. Is this going to be enough? I'm not quite sure. Going to have to do a little bit of an extension here at the end, but the DHC into the Stalking Flare should more than seal the deal right now. Does not quite go for it. He's going to go for the the Stalking Flare extension, and that's it. 3-1. Wow, just convincing from Jasonkido. Sometimes a knowledge check takes you so far. So, B-Man leaving in Long Island, I'm not sure if LT is ready for that.
I love you, man. I love you. I told everybody it was going to be a treat hanging out with you tonight. Oh my God. Boy, has it been. And I mentioned this before the set started. The speed tackle is so annoying from LT. He whips it out right at the beginning, finds a hit on B-Man. Down TAC, so we bank a second bar. Yikes.
Absolutely, and you know, we were talking about the places where people train and where they learn, but I forgot LiberalTerminators from Florida, a state that constantly requires you to dodge crocodiles and even worse, Floridian. So definitely a hardened opponent as well. LiberalTerminator looking really good, catching the double jump from Dante, and just gonna loop this. Not really scared of Hawkeye. Hawkeye's damage output in X Factor is not that much, so you can kind of navigate freely, especially characters without double jumps or reversals on incoming are very much prone to this Spencer set play.
And Hawkeye fits the bill and then some. I would say that, yeah, it's kind of like Vergil. If Hawkeye can get out with the gimlet, it's kind of like the Dimension Slash Super, where you can create problems getting that one bar spent and then X Factor canceling. But if you never get to that stage and you're just Hawkeye's tools coming in, you have nothing. No air dash, no super jump, no air invincible move, nothing. You pretty much have to hold that first layer of the mix-up. So well done from LT, shutting it down, not giving Hawkeye a chance to play. Oh, he tried to get cheeky there, but he got stuffed. Unfortunate for B-Man. I'm not sure what he tried to get out, but
that to me looked like an overhead because it is what you would get, the DP motion, if you go all the way from back jab into overhead. So that misinput could cost B-Man tremendously. It looked like it could have hit as well, but just so optimal here from LiberalTerminator. Walking away unscathed though is B-Man. No punish right there, and the sip just beautifully covered with the plasma beam. That is a certified hood classic, and LT just looking strong once again. Hawkeye has to hold the mix and make something happen, but goes for the reset right there. This could be enough to kill Spencer, and if you do use that X Factor against Nova, it could mean a comeback here, even with the drops, but you cannot drop twice on a man like LT.
That looked like lag to me. I hope everything's okay for B-Man, because it looked a little weird. That really sucks if you're the B-Man camp. Oh, and then LT just boxes over with the human speed tackle and crushes the hopes of a comeback on this game. 2-0 situation from LT. But I do think B-Man showed a lot of fire there. We just need to keep it together. Need to just, you know, tie the loose ends together a little bit. And let's get a win on the board if you're B-Man.
It's very crazy stuff. And the dash-up grab. Oh, but once again, the execution has been betraying B-Man a lot, just making right decisions, but the fingers somehow not making the correct input. Could be a parsec thing, could be a nerves thing. You never know, right, at this stage of the tournament. And right now, LT just running away with it here against the Deadpool, catching Dante with the mix-up on the double jump. I think that's the stronger sort of mix-up when they have already spent all their defensive options and they just have to guess for their life. And LiberalTerminator really excels at stuff like that. Very, very incredible pressure right here. Going for the bionic arm. Is it going to be a zip mix into the light grab? Yes, but BMan gets out. LiberalTerminator looking so aware of what to do in every situation, and BMan living on a prayer here. Will it be enough to kill?
A lot of damage coming in on this combo already. I think with X Factor and Nova, this should be enough. Well done from LT. Going to keep it nice and simple. Goes ahead over BMan 3-0. I feel like something was afoot just from V. I'm not giving any Johns, you know what I'm saying?
Incredible support from the chat, from the viewers on YouTube. Just make sure our players eat. I gave you the meme so you can sing in chat. So now let's see what happens here in Precision with the Wolverine. Very interesting stuff. We saw the Trish against the Captain America, but Aonien kind of feels confident against Wolverine. However, what happens when there's no bionic arm? What happens when the Wolverine gets confident too? What do you do in that particular scenario?
Unfortunate drop from Precision there. I just want to say, I love Wolverine, man. I'm so happy to see this character again. So much fun watching the Wolverine players try to make it happen in 2023. This character has definitely had some trouble develop in the recent metas, but cool to see tonight. Look at him just wall jumping, desperately trying to find an angle here he can work, but the Maya shield still in effect, so Aonien able to get the whip punish. He's going to be killed for 1 meter, and we're going to get to cycle some evidence. There it is.
Unfortunately, this is the best Phoenix Wright on the planet, and unfortunately as well for Wolverine, all those name changes throughout the years due to the longevity lead to a lot of very dubious legal states in his, bank account. So Phoenix Wright has to intervene, and it's a rough matchup. All these papers and objections are looking strong. Right now he's in Japanese, so he's Naruhodo-kun. That's a fun fact. A lot of characters' names change depending on the version of the game you're playing. As Phoenix Wright gets slapped into oblivion by Magneto, Magneto is going to have more than enough damage to seal the deal right here. But once again, we know that Aonien's Spencer is nothing to scoff at.
I gotta be honest, Precision's movement is freaking me out in this set. We saw it when Trish came on the screen from the incoming situation, and we had a crispy plink dash across the screen from her. And now the Magneto has been also just looking really on point. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with what Precision's putting on. Aonien just trying to kind of slow things down here a little bit and get some supers on the screen and choke out some of this X Factor. Nah. If you converted that, nah. That would have been really wild. That would have been really wild. Foot dive.
Oh.
There's nothing wild about that.
Nice patience there from Aonien, recognizing that Trish was annoying to deal with, and tries to cover the double jump. Trish gonna have a little bit of damage, not gonna be enough to kill, but putting Dr. Doom in an uncomfortable scenario because those traps really make you trouble. And just the have you ever been to math class, KP? Do you know how to calculate a hypotenuse? Because Aonien definitely knows how to do that. That was the perfect angle,
that
just
was on
calculated,
point.
just genius.
2 foot dives.
Foot dive right there.
2 foot dives to do it. Awkward situation to start the second game. I feel like actually Precision has 2 times had a correct decision to try to mix up Spencer, but Spencer was just slightly at an awkward spacing that they didn't get the hit. And now Aonien finds the kill from it. Well done. Ooh, we tried to get cheeky. We wanted the air command, or the air command throw. Precision doesn't give it to him. Aonien with the jump, air to air, confirmed though. Nicely done. Oh baby, yeah, and the missile.
Trish, and very hard to deal with mix-up.
Sheesh.
Ridiculous stuff.
Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
My goodness.
Okay.
Went for the Donka.
Yeah.
That is one of the most forbidden Spencer mix-ups ever. That actually crosses up. And the answer to that mix is very simple. You just get hit by the zip, but if you've never seen it before, it will catch you, and you will not be able to do anything about it. Aonien was so strong right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
I gave props to Precision for the movement. I got to give props to Aonien for clearing their plate. Each time that they had a chance to make a big gain in this set, they have taken it in a huge way. And now this is Precision's chance. We've got a massive life lead on the assist in Dr. Doom, and Spencer is more than halfway dead. How do we close this out if we're Precision? Ooh, perfectly timed disruptor. Yes. Yes.
And you know what, KP? I'm even more impressed that Aonien just typed in the chat, thanks for that mix, Wolf. That's actually incredible. How do you have the mind to hear the commentary and play at the same time? Do these people have clones of each other? Is it kind of like South Park where there's multiple Kennys? I just want to know. How do people do it? But Precision, you know, putting one on the board right here convincingly, there was nothing to say. That was just a steamroll, and I want to see more of it. I want to see a close set, KP.
That was good. I like that that synergy there, where Trish can combo off of Fatal Claw even though it was so full or so high up on the screen. Good decision from Precision to just put that away. And now Aonien is fighting for space control again, already pushing Wolverine back into the corner. Precision's gonna have to fight with their back against the wall. Oh baby, a snapback? Yeah. Gets out. Aonien, super precise so far on the incoming situations.
Absolutely, and I love when people have gamer tags that are very straight to the point. Precision, precise player. I love when movies do it too. Blue Beetle, what's it about? A blue beetle. That's not like. I don't want to waste my time figuring out what. Like Jordan Peele movies, I don't like. I didn't like the last one because it was too metaphorical.
What are we doing here? Yeah.
Blue Beetle. That's it. And this is what Precision is doing. Being precise, the Trish Infinite, very clean.
Mid-screen, by the way, online.
In a hard mix to deal with here.
Gross. And all that hit stun on the Trish assist after it hits so high. This combos very naturally with the Berserker Slash. Precision's team showing us what it can do in an unconventional order. That sucks. That sucks really bad. Phoenix Wright gets out of this. Are you kidding me? Magneto gets the punish though. I think you got to X. Yes, please.
Anchor Phoenix Wright is terrifying though. You know why? Because you can just chain Maya into Maya with the Team Super button.
That could have gotten really bad. And it's because Precision actually went for the chase down button as well. If that was a wake up bionic arm, he would have been smoked.
Look at this. Look at this. Nah. Maya into Maya.
Dropped it.
Wolverine's dead. That's unblockable. Oh, no confirmation from the Aonien.
Weird body.
Oh my goodness.
He can't do this, can he? Can he do this?
Maya into Maya. See?
That's not gonna hit. He gets out. Cheeky option for Precision. I love that.
That was so intelligent, and somehow Precision putting it up 2-2 here against the Aonien. Looked like he was very much down, but recovering in the set. And Aonien Spencer hasn't been able to play for the past 2 games, and that's such a key component of Aonien's team. No confirmation, but it's grappled.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see how the different Spencer players use that grapple, right? Yeah, and Aonien, I think, for sure has been putting it to good use in this set. Wolverine finds the crossover slash. Well done. What are we going to do here? We have to have a TAC. We get it. We had this earlier. Mid-screen. Precision drops it this time.
It was not the right spacing to start the loop, which is crazy. And oh my goodness, Aonien with the super jump confirmed. Wow. Ridiculous stuff. You never see Spencers do stuff like this. And this is not only going to be a kill, but it is going to be a DHC into Phoenix Wright and at least 3 evidences that could potentially lead into that very much dreaded trial mode, KP.
Doesn't get the full evidence though. He's gonna have to throw out that first guy there. It's no good. Nice shot from Precision, trying to get cheeky and slide underneath the plasma beam. The Maya was there. Hard tag. Okay, so now we got Wolverine assist. Okay, yeah, let's bring it back.
Do you see him just show the plunger right there? He was trying to get rid of the evidence and called it instead. Imagine show and tell, and they just bring a plunger. Incredible
This
stuff.
is mine. This is my plunger.
Yes, Aonien, this is the 5th time you've shown us the plunger this year.
Stop bringing it. What's the mix-up going to be? Oh, he tries to go for it again. This time Precision takes the hit, so he gets out. Magneto could definitely do this. He's got to get
Spencer doesn't have the bionic arm there, KP.
Right. Yeah, not yet. It's barely not there. Precision just needs to find a clean hit. That's really what you want here. And he's not going to get it. Oh, maybe he will get the chance. Ooh, these juggles are getting kind of mean. Nice air throw. Well done from Aonien, finding the hit in a clutch situation and taking it 3-2, eliminating SMG Precision from the bracket. But man, I was really impressed with what I was seeing from Precision there, since TNS was streaming F2Con on the main channel. So for you to step up and drop a huge prize like that for the players on this broadcast, that is really a really big deal. As Tutamax just comes up and drops the pain on Flocker Zero. Literally frame 1. Snap. Oh, we got the Phoenix.
I think Flocker has been switching over to the Phoenix recently.
This is classic Flocker. This is vanilla Flocker.
Yep. Almost vanilla Flocker. Vanilla Flocker played a banned character named Tron Bond.
Oh, that's right. Banned character. Oh, my God.
Let's see what happens here. Is the Dr. Doom up to par against Tutamax that has shown to be one of the scariest players to fight against, especially in the anchor position right here?
I'm still reeling from the fact that we just had another $200 land into the match arena. That's amazing. And I'm sure Tutamax and Flocker saw that money come in as well. So they're going to be playing with a little extra spice on this one.
Oh my goodness. And trying to go for those jump mediums. Flocker's patience has been paying off. And even though Phoenix is out of the picture, Zero's still in the back. And that's a terrifying point of view from any side you look at it. Even on Flocker's side, he's like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. He knows what he does in this game is dirty, activates the Sogenmu to get that extra charge time, and goes for the anti-X Factor setup. Pays off immediately as Tutamax X's incorrectly, and Nova gets hit there.
Yeah, it was a decent challenge from Tutamax, but on the follow-up, you saw that standing heavy from Nova came out. It's most likely that Tutamax was looking for a throw, since they were really close to each other, but Flocker was able to weather that situation, and Sogenmu, even better, always got your back. Who better to have your back than yourself, especially if you're the Maverick Hunter. Flocker trying to turn this confirm into a kill and unable to, though. Hold on, wait a minute.
Flocker really said, trust everyone, even yourself. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, the Buster just putting Sentinel in chip range, but that Buster Lightning was a little bit scary. I don't know if Flocker intended to do that. It could have been the end, but it doesn't matter in the end as Buster seals the deal there for Flocker 1-0 against Tutamax, and Tutamax needs to make decisions. Do you kill Zero or do you kill Phoenix?
You're right, because it feels kind of punishing. You did the thing that you traditionally do against Phoenix, is you snapped her in and you killed her. But then you left, you know, the best character in the game back in the back with a chance to win. I kind of understand it with Dr. Doom coming in. You get a chance to oh, wait a minute, that trades. That actually trades. Huge opportunity for Tutamax. Whiffs the command throw, and then the stand medium armor catches the falling button from Flocker. We're going to DAC into Nova and put this guy away. This is looking pretty good.
Flocker with the up back wants nothing to do with the Nova mix right there. Energy Javelin to try and chase down Doom, but Flocker's mobility is pretty strong. Only 2 meters. I think this is a perfect snap situation here for Tutamax. Goes for the side switch with the drones and gets the scoop right after. Isn't it nice to play Nova and have your Marth grab in a game where Marth is not even there? Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, Phoenix is gone, and all up to Flocker's Doom. Has to show us if this new character is up to par.
A good tech, an even better chase down situation, using that max range crouch light to get the combo started. Nicely done from Flocker, finding the hit on Nova. We have to be pretty careful on our incoming with Hulk here. He's vulnerable when he's coming in the air, but as soon as he touches the ground, we have armor, we have Gamma Crush. Really? That was so 5-head from Flocker. He literally made that go so long. I'm sure Tutamax had no idea that they were still in Blockstone there.
However, if there's one thing that Tutamax is known for is this Sentinel, but Sentinel got scooped up right there by the guard break setup from Flocker. Incredible stuff, using the very light block stun of Dr. Doom's jump light in order to dash cancel and get a grab. Immaculate setup right there on Sentinel, and Tutamax just couldn't escape and show us why. It's his strongest character. Yeah,
so fast.
It feels closer, but Flocker has just been running away with these.
And Another chance for a big lead. Getting the early hit on Hulk. The conversion looking pretty good so far. How is the missiles extension? Hey, we got it. Let's loot this guy. Let's get him off the screen. Flocker with a massive opportunity to take complete control. Yikes. 2max. As soon as the combo drops, he was fighting out. He was very, very ready for that. We get Nova in. And a pretty big punish in on Dr. Doom, yeah.
Oh, and once again, the scoop right up. I think you have to go for the snap here on Phoenix. There's 2 meters. It's not very consequential. Doom's bleeding, but just goes for the TAC. And Flocker takes the down TAC. That's pretty incredible. Very brave for a Phoenix player to do it, but you can just tell the experience that Flocker has just denying that option right there for 2max.
Max putting in a lot of pressure on that life bar, but Flocker was solid, knowing that they were ducked underneath those drones. If Hulk jumped forward, they were going to be able to challenge with the button. Kills the character and finds the hit on Nova. Oh, but hey, we actually just get a freebie. Very, very rare that Flocker's just going to let you out like that. Yikes. And the cross-up dolphin kick? Hello?
Nova privilege is terrifying.
Oh, seriously, man.
Oh, the feet have been divin. 2max looking to get the hit right there. Still only 4 meters on Phoenix. So it's doable. Goes for the early snap. What side? Goes for the cross-up. The empty low. This is going to be enough to get rid of Jean Grey. And suddenly 2max is back in the game. It looks tragic and it's looking great in a matter of seconds. But Flocker's Doom made the comeback last game. You cannot discount it.
I like the way 2max played this out. That was a nice game from 2max, especially with the Nova. It got kind of weird there at the end. They almost let it get away from them, but nicely done from 2max. Getting a win on the board here. Ooh, a big dunk to start things off. We try to get the meaty Gamer Crusher. Aren't able to, but we get the juggle off the drone. Even better.
Yep, perfect stuff right there from 2max. Just sealing the deal right here, but no, let's zero live on a prayer. And now that Hadangeki is putting so much pressure, cornering Hulk, but 2max just fighting it out and Contempt throwing this regular grab that most Hulk teams can't even capitalize from. But 2max is just happy to do that because he knows it gets rid of Zero. There's not much meter on Flocker's side, and you can just kill Doom comfortably here as 2max, but goes for the snap anyway. Wow. I have no words. This is just steamrolling for 2max's side.
Game, 100%. He's absolutely beating him senseless right now. Flocker with a 2-0 lead and now just straight up getting beat up. This team's starting to show some holes. Flocker's got a short up. Are we going to see a switch? No, he's going to stick to it.
Yep, and you know what? I don't feel Hawkeye is the right call in this scenario. I feel like this team is correct, but Flocker has been getting impatient, and 2max has been catching those gaps in Flocker's pressure in order to get rid of the Zero right here. Only 2 meters. Doom has to put in the work for Flocker if he wants to win this next match and advance onto being close for the top 8 right here. But 2max is content with snapping, baiting something out. Sentinel is bleeding, but the Phoenix is still a very terrifying character. A lot of people forget that Phoenix on her own is something
Jean Grey.
Fear, KP.
Yeah, she's got a ton of options. She can set up her own mix-ups off teleports. Definitely a ton of potential. And Flocker's pretty close. We're pretty close to Dark Phoenix at this point. We can't afford to spend any bar, obviously, but as long as we can survive just a little bit longer, we will get there. No X Factor is a big deal. So we at least want to get, you know, Nova or Hulk off the screen. And just as I say that, Nova finds the confirm, actually. This is looking really rough.
This doesn't look like a Hulk. This is just Robert. He looks very, very fancy the way he's dressed. Oh my goodness, and goes for the empty jump low. Down TAC to try and get something right there. Tags in Sentinel. I don't know if that was the correct way to pop, because Phoenix just kind of abuses Sentinel. Maybe trying to get a DHC right there or have Nova seal the deal, but the feathers are enough to chip out El Robot. And now Robert's tagging back in. Can you even do anything? Gets the grab. Oh my goodness.
What?
But the healing
field, bro. Are you serious?
Oh my goodness. Flocker looking like they're running away with it, but the healing field once more, and 2max gets the scoop. I don't even understand what we saw. My brain is not intelligent enough to process everything.
DXP is gonna rock the kin team, as he calls it. We've seen DXP bust this out a few times in TNS before. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. It makes me pop. It's funny. It's a mostly doo-doo team, but the way that DXP plays it makes me really happy. So I'm not even gonna hate.
I am going to hate. I hate when DXP plays this team. I never want to see Iron Man on a screen ever. And I am glad Ryu's getting punished. You know, this entire team is just DXP and Wesker. That's Ken?
That's Ken, bro. Come on,
I don't think
you know?
he's Kenough right now. I don't think he's Kenough.
Getting smacked. Oh, man. The incoming pretty clean on Wesker. Wesker doesn't have a lot of options. They do have the teleport that they can try, but it's pretty slow, so it's a greedy option for sure. UMP Obama keeps him nice and meaty, closes his character down. Wolf, a known Iron Man hater, I'm going to say, yeah, Iron Man sucks pretty bad. You're not wrong.
I would say worst character in the game.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna drop somehow. If DXP is about to win, it will drop. It's just programmed into the game.
Hold on. No. Yeah, he wanted to throw, but EMP Obama was still in the air. Okay, look, there's no X Factor, bro. This is possible.
No, it's not. We all know it's not true. And the only way this is happening is a series of miracles. Look at that. That's a level 3. Looks like a -5 level.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
I'm not even
so
gonna
awkward,
commentate.
man.
Kat, just tell me about your week. What did you have for breakfast? Who's your
gonna do
favorite
it, bro.
Backstreet Boy? I don't know. Tell me something I don't know, because I know that this match is over. It's over. It doesn't matter.
I don't know, man.
There is no way.
Working for it.
There is no way.
Iron Patriot, baby. Yes, Iron Avenger hits. Oh my God.
If Obama were to lose this, I would just give the entire set to DXP, because I've never seen the Iron Man win screen. It just doesn't happen.
He didn't believe. He hit him. Okay. Oh no, he falls out one more time. DXP's got him so low. The chip damage is real. I don't know, man.
What's your favorite Smash Mouth song?
He gets it! DXP finds the win with Iron Man. Win screen unlocked.
My hate is so high right now. I wish you guys could see my face. I am so angry. So angry at the moment.
He did it.
Why would Obama do this to my mental health?
Come on, Ken.
Gaslighting me into thinking Iron Man is a real character. How is this possible?
It's Ken's turn. He's gonna fall out of this combo somehow. Come on.
Is he enough?
He's gonna fall out. Alright, whatever. Next combo, next character. Wesker's gonna get out though. Alright. Whatever, man.
There's just so many questions on my mind, KP.
Don't worry, it's not you losing Iron Man. That's all that matters. You're sitting here comfy with me.
When Iron Man wins, we all lose. So
hold on now.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Hold on.
Cat is typing snap the problem.
Hold on. Alright, what are we gonna do here? How are we gonna set this up? We'll get some hits on the assist. Nah, Obama ain't having it. He ain't having it.
Was the last match just a fluke? Just an extended button check? Was it a fever dream all along?
Oh, I thought he was gonna go to character select. He did not. So the dream is still alive. Come on, Ken.
Oh, point Wesker. Okay, finally, this is something I like. Goes for the siempre pega, but it can't hit you if you intercept it. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, DXP trying to put in the pressure against Obama. No pickup here. Gonna spend the X? Might as well, right?
I mean,
Iron Man
yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah, if you're looking at the threat levels of the characters, 100% Wesker is the highest, so I understand going ahead and spending the resource and killing him. But this is Ken Masters, baby. Come on, Ken. Yeah. Goosh. Melt him. Yeah. What's next? Are we going to see a Tatsu, maybe a kick?
Does he shoot his Kenergy?
That ain't it.
See, now you're missing the X. Now it's a fight. Now it's a fight.
Okay, I don't like it anymore. Wait a minute, I love it. Come on, Ken. With the Iron Man assist too, look at him zoning right now. Yeah, get another Unibeam. I'm believing.
I just don't know what to believe anymore. Iron Man tagging in. Are they smart bombs because they can run apps?
I don't know what makes them smart.
I don't know
Genuinely
what's smart
don't.
about them.
Yeah, Iron Man's gonna get smoked here. Pretty simple confirm for Obama, and with the jam session still intact, we get the full breadth of the incoming. But
Nice
Ken's
block.
ready. Yeah.
I have to
Ken's
give it
seen
to
those.
DXP. That was a nice block right there.
Gotta give it to Ken, bro.
Oh,
he gets the hit.
Zero in the air. This should be a chipped out zero. Will Obama escape and just tags in? No fear. DXP no punish either. Things
He wasn't
are getting
ready.
very interesting right now, KP.
He wasn't ready. That could have been DXP's opportunity to get things started, but he was not ready. EMP Obama gets the hard tag in. 2-1. He's thinking about switching. It's Ken, baby. It's Ken.
No siempre pega at the beginning. Okay. Will he go for it at the sign of trouble? Nope. Just gets Buster Lightning. Then now DXP is in trouble. Wesker is most definitely the heart of this team. KP, what are your expectations here? Because mine are shattered.
Let's go, Iron Man, baby. Yeah, Wesker gonna get cooked. That's no problem. That's no problem. Reed's probably gonna get hit. I don't care. That's fine. Let's go, Iron Man. Let's go, Iron Man. The Iron Patriot can do this. He's ready. He's waiting in the wings. X Factor 3 locked and loaded. We're gonna have 5 juicy meters for that anchor Iron Man to do his thing. I believe.
Wow, my heart just hurts every time I see an Iron Man
Here we go.
win stream.
Here we go.
A piece of
Look
my
at him.
health disappears. DXP definitely tried
He's
to
out.
go for the reversal proton cannon right there, trying to get the hit, and oh my goodness.
He's
Obama,
out.
please don't drag the set out.
Yeah.
Seal the deal.
Look at that. Using the smart bombs to set up the offense. I'm loving this. Proton missile webs. Oh, he's too far.
What's even going
Doing his
on?
job. So Genmu activated. What are you gonna do? This is Iron Man. What is Genmu gonna do against Iron Man, bro? Blocks the jam session, no problem.
and
Gets
zero's dead.
vaporized.
Oh my goodness.
Iron Man mix up. Miss. Oh, almost a whip punish.
I have to say you're a very creative human being, KP, because I've never heard the phrase Iron Man mix-up before.
No, I was a believer. DXP, I love it when you play that team. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. 100%. 3-1 cooking. Obama moves on, but I love seeing that team